Hi everyone, welcome back on my channel. With this VBA code we try to calculate defect rate per shift. This is still the same data that we have, so for each of the three shifts, 1, 2 and 3, we try to calculate defect rate. Let's start with the top of the macro, so the variables which we create. So we will create first of all the worksheet variable and the name of the sheet, so in this case 1. Then we will try to see how many rows do we have in our data set. For this purpose, we will create last row as long, and then the last row. So we will for this worksheet, we will first of all count the rows for the cells, and then go till the end of this of this particular column A. Then we will try to make a shift names variable, and the shift names variable will be array with these three of them, because we have three in our data set. Last thing will be the shift name, total produced, total defect, defect as rate, so this will be that will be the numbers, and the e as long for the loops, because we have two loops here for which we're checking now. The first loop will be loop for each shift name, so the name here 1, 2 and 3. We will start with total produce 0 and total defect 0, because we are starting from the beginning, and we will try to make some aggregation later. Then we will loop through the data rows to match the shift name. So we are starting from second row, because in the first we have name of the column. Then if the value of this column is the shift name, then we have two aggregation. First, total produce. For total produce, we'll be adding value from 4 column for this worksheet, and the same for total defect. So we'll be at total defect plus this value from column number 5 and this value. Then we'll make the end of the if statement, and then we're going for next e, so for the next rows. Last thing will be calculate defect rate if total produce is greater than 0. So we're starting as well with if statement. If total produce is bigger than 0, then defect rate will be dividing total defect by total produce multiplied by 100. Then we create the message box. Message box will be about defect rate for, then the shift name, and the format. It will be in percentage, because we multiply by 100 at the bottom. Else case. In else case, the message box will be no producing data for and the shift name. In this case, it will be like 3 message boxes, because we have 3 shifts. Then we have end if statement and the next shift name. And that's it for this macro. Thank you for watching.